Aaron, when you're around archaeologists, just a few tends to mean a pretty solid night.
Listen, I was like only there to eat food because you can get like 2 drinks and a whole ass meal and some mozzarella sticks for like under $20.
At the SAAs, they have quite literally drank multiple bars dry, and we're live.
Oh,
Oh my, oh my.
What a
Hello.
segue!
Hello, everybody. I'm going to try and salvage this. I promise you. Everything is perfectly fine and no one needs any help. We're all good here. Hello, Internet, and welcome to Isle of Gaming. It's Monday. It's time for Dungeons and Dragons. That's right. The technical difficulties dragon has only delayed us by 10 minutes. We're doing good. If you ever want to see us again, we do upload these about every Friday to the Isle of Gaming banner. Little line art D20 with the red one. I'm your Dungeon Master, Callum Coleman, and today we have a full house with Aaron as Gareth the Warlock, Caleb as Torren the Cleric, Gwendolyn as Robin the Wizard, Justin as Rockchild the Bard. Together, they are the Knaves of Venzor.
And Torren is Uncle Jesse, I'm just saying.
everywhere you look. Everywhere.
Now, last we left off, the Knaves had decided that the 4th of Elephos shall be a day that shall forever live in infamy, as it is the day in which Rockchild and Gareth wed one another in a covert ceremony that is technically not legal.
Even if it was legal, I would have an annulment. I am not marrying this orc.
Says the orc.
Exactly.
So much internal racism.
I was about to say, damn, you should seek a therapist for that and other things, but
Boomer.
There are many things that need therapists for.
I am over 1,000 years older than you.
Boomer.
That just makes you a man. Gwendolyn is now crying because I'm too real at the moment. I'm invoking trauma to my friends. It's great. Anyway, prior to this fiasco of a marriage, the Knaves took the day to took some time to let Torren recover from his severe wounds, which were most definitely not caused by Gareth plugging his only route of escape and trapping him with a monster.
I helped kill the monster.
No, not at all indeed.
I did.
During this time, the Knaves sort of wandered off. Rockchild, beginning to experience something he had never experienced before in his life. Faith.
An instant regret.
Was unnecessarily rewarded by his dungeon master when it was revealed upon him a shield of the pariah, a most fitting relic for a servant of Eldris. Gwendolyn can't not agree with me here. I love it.
I love it.
She can't say anything, but she can't not agree. Which was made specifically for him, it seems, in the Bog of Frog.
I
Meanwhile,
hate that
Gareth
fucking frog.
struggled and failed to identify any of the magical things he got, leading to the party to really consider someone buying the identify spell at some point. Throwing caution to the wind, he attached both the brooch and the ring to his personage. We'll see where that leads him. And finally, Robin. We got to have you managed to receive the return of Rune, your bat familiar, with news that you had until the 19th of Elephos, just a little over 2 weeks' time, to get to the town of Kameni in order to make the meeting which was prophesied in the vision the bat had within Karamikos' lair. You also discovered that he is traveling along with the Cat of Holding Sturge. And the two of them have been quite buddy-buddy. Something Robin has desperately tried to put a stop to. And with that, we have entered the we have entered our wonderful cavern under the cliffs of Tyward. Gareth has immediately walked into a kelp eye, which was quickly dispatched. Now the knaves must decide where they would like to go. Seeing as you are in here a little bit more, I'm going to do for you guys a little bit more of a reveal of just what's around here, since you guys can kind of get a better line of sight of things now that you're kind of in the middle of the room. So it is very, very dark in here. So it's, you guys kind of having a bit of trouble seeing too far ahead.
Ooh, I'll cast.
No, don't cast anything.
Yeah, that
Stop.
should be about right for what
No.
you can see.
Hold on.
Okay, I'll look at Gareth and go, clap, clap.
Bit.
Yes.
Bit. Can you come here?
Just gonna cast some light.
Like not trusting anything you people do. The dagger wielding rogue approaches.
Bit. I cannot see in the darkness because my eyes are not good.
And I will reach for her hand.
Will you can I hold your hand?
Christ!
The deep dark dungeon.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage, because she's been outside this room with you guys for an hour and thinks you're all idiots.
I mean, she's correct.
Did you not know our name?
Hey, I resemble that remark.
What is
You resemble that remark?
Persuasion?
Yes.
Yeah, persuasion with disadvantage. 12. Good news. She doesn't use poison spray. Bad news. Bad news. You hear a sigh, and then she vanishes.
So Robin is gonna walk up to Torren and be like, "Don't worry, Torren. If you can't see, I'll hold your hand." Unfazed, unacknowledging of him trying to make a move.
I just imagine like Gareth like being ready to like use prestidigitation to like create light, and Torren goes, no, just like grabbing him by the head, like, no, don't catch me.
That's exactly what happened. I will grab Robin's hand.
Yay!
You, Gareth, you can make the light.
Okay.
I believe you guys can see to approximately 30 feet or so.
So I'm just gonna like create like 3 balls of light, because I believe it says like up to like 3 non-magical.
Yeah, alright. And what is, and this is, which spell exactly?
Prestidigitation.
Oh, we're using press. Okay.
So I'll just kind of like.
So the balls of light isn't prestidigitation. However, you can instantly create enough light to make a small campfire.
Let's like use it as like a torch, like just be like.
Yeah. You can also light a torch effectively.
So I'll just like use my mace and like have it look like a torch, and I'll just be like walking around and be like, hello.
Cool. That gets you bright light for 20 feet. So I'm gonna do a little fun trick I like to do on these things if I can find it. And look at that. You glow.
Hey!
You know, so that's bright light, and there's another 20 feet out where it's dim light, so that will reveal a bit more of this place to you. Screw it. Light reaches around corners right now because I don't like having weird shapes on the map. What is happening?
Blinded by the light. Rep the.
Okay, shit is breaking in front of me.
Time to go.
I'm glad it's not just you, or not just me.
Yeah.
Time to
It's,
go.
as things are slowly breaking in front of me, I'm gonna kind of do a little bit of a. Right, now make sure you guys can sort of see out a little bit. See, there's cliffs, there's cleaves, there's a lot of there's a lot of flatland. More will be revealed to you as you kind of walk around. You kind of can see little bits of alcoves, second bridge, the sort of rocky colonnade that supports the roof over here. All of it is covered in thick green and brown algae and moss. The wooden causeways that you glimpsed before look especially unstable now. It is a wooden construction that has been heavily algaed and submerged for extended periods of time. So wood loves water.
So much.
By
I'm
so many
getting-
things made out of it.
I'm getting like Secret Pirate Cove vibes.
And now that you mention it, I do believe it
Really
is time
not
to
help
switch
you, Jen?
Oh, are these the coves that the settlers first stopped in?
It's actually a good theory.
Would you like to roll a history check to try and understand?
Yes!
You did have a journal from a smuggler.
I did! I'm gonna go for it!
And just so you know, I am playing the Sneaky Snitch, which I believe is the music you freaked out about the first time I played it.
I got a 14. It's a flat 14 because I get +0.
14. Well, this is definitely the caves and coves that that one smuggler spoke about in his journal. However, with a 14, you figure this wouldn't, given how remote this is and how sort of uninhabited it looks, especially now, this might not have been the first landing site. Especially given with what comes to your mind on just the 14 is, you remember when you first got off your boat here, there was that monument in the city of Dassos to Cordian Dacius, the first man to ever set foot on Venzor.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
So it would fit that they sailed into the bay and landed at approximately where Dassos is now.
I mean, like, sometimes with, as we know with the colonization process, sometimes there's some failure to launches.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you just get some bad landing spots, so it might not have been the first one.
Yeah. Keep in mind, this was a massive fleet that was sailing around looking for a home. So this was a migrant. This was a migrant convoy. Yep.
40 days at sea, sailed for 40 days, 40 nights.
Yeah. Quite a bit longer, actually. Not as long as Rockchild was trapped in his little void, but still pretty long.
Look.
Anyway, as you kind of look around, this is just the general bit of what you see and what you figure. It's pretty quiet here, and you do notice one more thing. The light doesn't seem to reach the ceiling.
How bizarre, how
Feeling,
bizarre.
man. Jesus.
Yeah. And
How
you know that
bizarre.
the light should be about 40 feet worth. Like, 20 feet bright, 20 feet dim, so you should be able to see a clear 40 feet, which is at least 10 feet further than anyone's dark vision gave them.
That's a high ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah, the place is pretty still, pretty quiet.
Gwen, are you trying to talk?
I am trying to talk. I'm sorry. My thing is like covering my mic spot. Can I use produce flame and shoot a fireball up? Not like a big one, not as an attack, but just to see how far the ceiling is above us, to see like how far it goes. Because I can use it as to like produce a light, or I can use it as like throwing a ball.
Yeah. Sure. So, unfortunately, and you would know this being spellcaster, you can only throw it about 30 feet up, and you know that it only, and if you were to do that, you would probably get an additional 10 feet of dim light on what you already have if you were to chuck it. Because just given how bright produced flame is, it is unfortunately half a torch.
Dang. Alright, I guess I won't do that then.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be like an equivalent of like throwing the glow stick down like a well or something.
Yeah, no, because unfortunately, with like tossing the flame up, it shoots for about 30 feet and then it dissipates. At which point, it would have bright light to the 40-foot barrier that is currently enforced by Gareth's flame, and then dim light for 10 feet beyond that.
I have a question. Who has the highest strength among us?
I have 14.
I think it's a tie between Rockchild and Gareth, actually.
Okay. So if I were to conjure this world's equivalent of a glow stick, and I hand it to one of them, and they try to yeet it, how far do you think they could reasonably throw it?
It's actually... Let's see here.
I call dibs. I want to eat this thing as far as I can.
I would say... I'm going to say it would follow the quick rules of jumping. Which means that... Let's see here. I'm gonna do a. I say you could probably, if you were to take a torch and have one of them yeet it up there, they'd have to make a athletics check.
Okay.
But it would be doable. I'd say it'd be reasonable for them to throw something about twice their strength score. Just straight up. Yeah, it'd be a strength.
So that would give us.
Yeah, it'd be
that would give us more range.
Yeah, just tossing it. I'd say it'd be an athletics check to see how well they throw it, because it might go further than that. But I'd say just default is you can throw for 28 feet with a 14 strength. Just for the sake of making this simple.
Okay, cool.
Throw an object.
Because I get minor conjuration as a feat that I can use. So I will conjure up a durable little vial of, let's say, glowworm goo or something like that. Legitimately, when I say a glow stick, I mean a glow stick, not a torch.
Yep.
And I'm going to conjure this up, and I'm going to shake it so it glows.
Yep,
And
right.
then I'm going to go over to Rockchild, and I'm going to say, I need your strength, Rockchild. I need you to throw this straight up, far as you can. Whip it so that we can see how tall this cavern is. And I'm going to hand it to you.
I'm just going to go, like, say less and just eat it.
Rock
All
just goes, yeet!
Go for it.
So the first roll is a 23. I don't know why it rolled with...
Yeah, it just rolled. So I think it registered a double click.
Okay. First one, 23. I'll take it.
Yeah. So, good news, in part also because I found the full rules for throwing improvised weapons. I will say you are able to throw it 60 feet. I'll say because you threw a 23, you are able to accurately throw it 60 feet. And that it does not come back down towards you with the potential of dealing 1d4 bludgeoning damage.
It is like a time.
Especially, all thrown improvised weapons deal 1d4.
Oh, shit.
That is a flat rule. You can really clonk yourself with. It's like a tiny dagger. Anyway, good news. It goes up there. It stops at about 50 feet and wedges itself in the stalactites up there. And that's about where the good news ends.
Cool.
Let me see if I can bring it over here for you. We have, come on. There we are. Hi, hello. Can you come out and play with us? As a number of these things are seen clinging to the stone from the ceiling, just sort of hanging upside down.
Hey, fuck that.
Oh, are they demon bats?
They are gargoyles.
What?
Where's my stone hammer when I need one?
They're sort of upside down, just latched onto them. There's about 4 of them, and their eyes open when it goes tink into the stalactites next to them. Everybody, let's roll initiative because we're about to die. They're kind of just sort of up above you all in various sort of places. So let's see what everyone gets.
Jesus Christ.
Did you see that? It teetered on 18, back and forth between 18 and 2 before plopping on 2.
I
I'm
got
right.
16.
I'm right there with the rock. I got a 5.
Well, that's a 20.
Nice.
The first one? Oh, yeah. No. Oh. Yeah, 20. Nice.
All right.
I got 16.
All right. So, Torren.
Save us, Torren.
Then,
I have no
Robin.
spells. We're fucked.
And then under that, there's going to be Rock and then Gareth. Gargoyle. And then the Gargoyle. Ooh, the Gargoyle is well, he's not sitting too high. He's sitting up at a 10 there. Not that it matters. He managed to split all of you. And Bit's roll is... Ooh, Bit will go before him. Alright. Torren is up first. These things are clinging to stone 50 feet above you.
And just to be clear, just because I was on the phone with
Yeah.
my job,
Yeah,
they haven't shown any hostile. Have they shown any hostile action?
Well, what has happened is the Knaves have thrown a glow stick up among them. They all woke up, and now they appear to be moving towards you, climbing down the stalactites. What is wrong with this coat? Oh, something was broken on my coat. I'm so sad. There we go.
I have no spells. God, this sucks.
Are gargoyles considered monsters?
Gargoyles are considered elementals. They are considered stone elemental. Because they are technically animated rock.
So my comprehend languages wouldn't work on them.
Well, comprehend languages would allow you to understand any language spoken by any other creature.
Well, I know it doesn't always work on monsters though, and I thought speak elemental was like a different spell or.
No. So like the first level spell, comprehend languages, lets you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. So if gargoyles speak Gargoylian, you would understand what they are saying.
Are gargoyles earthen elementals?
Yep. Yeah, they are ground elementals because they're literally animated stone.
Wait a minute. What the hell are elementals doing in this plane? Wait a minute. We exist in the water plane.
Or yes, the border of the water plane.
Why the
So
fuck are there
what
earthen?
I'm going to do is I'm going to scoot in between the upcoming gargoyles and Robin, and I will just clap my hands together.
So they're on the
And
spoon.
I'm going to attempt to cast Toll the Dead, 60 feet.
Yep.
They need to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw, and if they fail, 12 necrotic. If succeed, nothing.
All right, so that is that's the first one that's just above you. That's the one you're targeting.
Yeah, the one that's right above my token, yes.
All right, so it's a wisdom save.
Wisdom save 15.
All right. Oh, you chose well for yeah. You didn't choose a bad one for them. Yeah, that's gonna be a 3. Uh-oh. So 12 necrotic to the first one.
12 necrotic, yes.
It hisses in pain, and the others continue to hasten down towards you guys. They will move fully on their turn. If that's all you're gonna do, it'll be Robin's turn.
Okay.
wait, Torren, do we still have if do me and Rock still have that
For 7 days. For 7 days.
7 days. We have to be within 30 feet of each other?
30 feet, yes, plus 2 AC.
Oh, beautiful.
Which you are.
Robin. I don't want to like limit other people.
Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Because I was going to cast Fog Cloud to give us cover if we want to run. To try and avoid this Or would that be too...
That'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Too unhelpful. Okay. I'm going to I'm going to cast Fog Cloud. So create a 20-foot radius, and I'm going to... Hold on, let me... Center.
Please have true sight. Damn it.
I am going to center it on... Gareth, is that you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'm going to center it on Gareth.
Cool. So,
Since he's in the center of a 20-foot radius.
yeah, he's already. So Gareth's light is now just like a little will-o-wisp bobbing in a thick, obscured fog.
Yes.
Gareth, congratulations, you have gained the blinded condition. As has everyone in the circle.
But I'm going to shout, head for cover, everyone. Before I do this, as I feel it will give us at least a little bit of wiggle room.
Ooh.
Some of us are not up to fighting right now.
Oh, I have an idea with this. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Just roll with it. Roll with it. I know how to play off this.
All right, cool. If that's the end of Robin's turn, it's going to be Bit's turn next.
Okay.
And the range on Poison Spray is not enough to hit the creatures, unfortunately. So she is going to... Yeah, she's gonna dart. You know what? She has disadvantage anyway, so she's gonna fire a dagger at the nearest one of those creatures with disadvantage from both range and from being blinded.
Blinded by the light.
Oh, girl, you got this.
Damn right she does.
She it took a dirty 20 and lowered it to an 18, which still hits. And because it can't see her, she gets sneak attack. Yeah. Would anyone like to guess the total number of absolutely ungodly dice I am about to roll?
I'm hoping it's at
Please be
least 7. Yeah.
8. I am rolling 5 dice right now. 1d4 for the dagger. So the dagger is going to do 4 piercing to the gargoyle, which I believe it resists, so it's going to be 4 piercing reduced to 2. But then it's going to take it's going to take an additional 7 sneak attack and 10 poison damage. And this is where you guys get to find out that it's immune to poison.
That's
That is
okay.
an earthen elemental. I guess I'm not too surprised by that.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. And so that's gonna do it for Bit's damage. She's going to take the moment to attempt to dart from the cloud and a bonus action attempt to hide over here-ish. She vanishes, and that's gonna bring us to Gareth. No, sorry, that's gonna bring us to the Gargoyles' turn. Sorry. I have Gar and Gare up for a Gargoyle versus Gareth.
Oh no.
So Gargoyles are up next. They're going to shimmy down, and you all hear because they get to the edge of their stalactites, and then you just hear as they all detach. Robin, you're kind of on the edge of the fog cloud. You can see this. Two of them descend into the fog cloud. You hear a crunch emanating from here.
Okay.
And here.
Okay.
Two more, the ones that are over the water, wings unfurl on their back and they begin to fly.
Aww.
Unable to discern anything in this fog cloud, they are going to look for the nearest targets, which, unfortunately, is going to be you, Robin.
That's okay.
So they swoop 10, 20, 25, 30. Oh, he has just enough movement.
But he's blinded.
Yeah. And so this one's going to dive into the cloud and just sort of, like the pterodactyls in Jurassic Park 3, just come out of the mist towards you. He is blinded, so he will be attacking with disadvantage. Wow, a lot of good rolls today.
Is he striking or is he using a spell?
He is attempting to claw you.
Damn it, okay. Because
Because
I had absorb elements ready.
Yeah, no, this is a claw attack. It does slashing damage. He will do, it's a 17 to hit for his first attack. And for his second attack with disadvantage is a nat 1. So he's going to miss there.
Beautiful.
Robin takes 8 points of slashing damage from the one that hits. Other gargoyle is going to make 2 attacks without disadvantage because he's the one outside the fog. That's going to be an 18 and a 14 to hit.
Yeah, they hit.
All right, first attack, 4 points of damage. Second attack, also 4 points of damage.
Okay.
Remaining 2 gargoyles. One is going to roll. Actually, he gets a straight roll on Torren because he jumped down to fight you, and you've got a guy behind you. So advantage and disadvantage cancel out. So he's going to roll a 23 on his first attack and a 15 on his second.
Shit.
I take it that only the first one hits, right, Caleb?
23, and what was the last one?
15.
A 15 does not hit, so 23 is the only
Your
one.
armor class was like 16.
16. 16.
Yeah,
Alright.
alright, so 23 will hit. Torren, please take 8 points of slashing. Finally, the last one approaches the floating light that is Gareth. It's going to make 2 attacks with disadvantage. First attack is a 9. No. Yeah, you're not Robin. Wow. Second nat 1 of the day. I'm going to do something special for you. Ooh.
Throw him in the water. Throw him in the water.
Yeah, he's got to make a dex saving throw as part of the ground gives way beneath him.
Ah!
No, he drowns. He's just dead.
Ah!
Dex save. He's just dead.
You know what? I am happy that my fog has caused such problems.
See, I knew I could play off
He's
this.
just fucking dead. He falls into the water, and you swear you hear something like a large river serpent eat him.
Brilliant.
I want to get away from the ledge.
You just hear
wonderful bum 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 ba-da-bum, bum bum
I was picturing more Jaws.
Yep. Anyway, now it is Rockchild's turn. We've made it all the way. We're making it down.
Hey, it's me, Rocket Child.
problem.
I will saunter my way from where I'm currently placed, if it'll let me move my character token, because Roll20 is glitching out really bad right now.
That is unfortunate.
I will saunter over here, both to give Rob an advantage, but also to get advantage myself.
Yeah, so
And-
it's gonna be straight rolls for you against the blind, because you're both blinded.
I can't just take advantage of them.
No, advantage and disadvantage cancels out. You get disadvantage for being blinded and advantage for flanking.
Fine. I will take my rapier and I will stab him.
All right.
14.
14. You rake across its back, doing no damage as you just miss.
You fucker.
Excuse me, is there a Minecraft player in here? Because I will not tolerate the villager abuse. You're not murder of them.
Actually, we're all villagers. That's the meme.
Anyway, that's the end of your turn.
Yeah.
Gareth, you said you had something cool planned. Let's hope it works.
Cool. Well, since they're now engaged, I don't know if it's gonna work out too well. So like, it's so funny that one of them has drowned already.
Yeah, no, he just freaking gets to drown with a double nat, back-to-back nat ones.
That was quite literally my plan, was to use prestidigitation to lure them all into the water. But now all three of the other three are all now engaged in combat.
Does precision not work on them if they're engaged in combat?
Hey, Jackknife, thanks for following.
Yay, we have followers.
Oh, we have a follower!
Is that... Yo,
Oh no.
I think that's my coworker. What's up, Jackson?
One of us.
Yeah, it's calling him Captain.
Yeah. Oh, yep, that's definitely my coworker. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, don't worry. The ship he's captain is like the one Johnny Depp starts out in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh no, not the Black Pearl.
Skillish!
Oh, you're getting roasted. Okay, I'm here for this. Welcome,
So,
guys.
So Gareth, what is your plan for this turn?
So I was saying, I didn't know if I could like, if it would work, how it would work to try to lure them away, because prestidigitation also lets me create sounds.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that would also let me create sounds to lure them into the water and drown themselves.
Yeah, you could certainly try. I will say it's probably not gonna get them to disengage with the people they are currently surrounded by.
Okay, yeah, that's why.
In an obscured area, making yourself like I would say, roll a. I would usually say you'd make the sound appear, and I say roll a performance check just to make sure that you convince them that you're 10 feet away from where you are, so they run into the water. But that would have been a good plan. Unfortunately, you're blind, and everyone else around you is engaged.
Cool. So what I'm gonna do is, I think what I'm gonna do is come out. Is this one right above Robin?
So that one is flying. It has swooped down and is attacking them.
So it's in the air.
It's in the air. It's in the air. It's like you can hit it from the ground with a melee weapon. It had to fly down next to her.
Cool. I'm just gonna use Eldritch Blast.
You're out of cover now.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
That's fine. Let's see. I get 2 beams. And I'll just use both of them on it, so I'll make 2 attack rolls.
Here, I'm doing a little bit here just to make it easier so that we know where the fog cloud is.
Okay. I'll make 2 attack rolls against the one that's not in cover.
Yeah, there's the fog cloud around dead Gareth.
Alright, so 18 plus 7, and then 12 plus 7, so 19.
So both hit. You hit Gargoyle 3.
And let's see, so that's 2d10. 3 and 6.
Alright, so you do 9 points of damage in total?
Yep.
Alright. right, you've hit this flying gargoyle. It hisses, and there's gravelly clicking going on from the cloud and from the floating creature.
What? I also just kind of want to shout out loud. Why the hell are there earthen elementals in the water plane?
Yep.
They have a right to be here too.
No, they don't.
Mate, I think you're a little too into the water.
Also, yeah, one of them drowned and got eaten by serpents. So stay out of the water.
Yep. We're gonna wrap round on initiative back to Torren. Torren, you remain blinded. A creature has fallen from the ceiling and begun buffeting you.
Yeah, there's literally nothing I can do. My attacks, I need sight or else disadvantage. My spell I need. So I'm going to take the disengage action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna go right up next to Bit. And I will chill here.
Yep. Bit is pretty well hidden. She used the hide.
Well, then I don't know Bit's there, but I will
Yeah.
I'll just move back is what I need to do.
Yeah, because the gray orb is the fog cloud, and the yellow orb is the light that's letting Torren see things.
Yeah, I don't really see any auras. That might be on DM only, but unless other people see it, it might just be me.
You guys not see?
I don't see it.
You don't see
No.
it? Why is it not on? Why? It should be working.
I see the red X crossing out Gareth.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's-
there you go.
yeah. I'm trying to figure out what this because I put these up so you guys could see about what was happening. Why? Save. Why is that? Why do I have to reset
There we
this
go.
for every token in existence? What is going on?
Aura.
Watch out for in the future. Yeah, there you go. Now you guys can see what I see.
Alright, and can you explain them again? The gray is what again?
Gray is Robin's fog cloud.
And then yellow is...
Yellow is the light from Gareth's prestidigitation.
Okay, perfect.
So you can kind of see where you can see to, and vice versa.
Oh, I like it. I'm right on the cusp. I imagine I'm just like phasing in and out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the fog cloud does override the light, as light does not really penetrate it. So there's that whole section where there would be light, but there isn't. There's just light coming from that way. Anyway, with that, Robin, it's your turn.
Okay. Let's see. So I have one guy above me.
Yeah. So this guy is flying, a little bit up. He's floating in the air next to you. This guy on the bottom. And the guy to your character's right, he's in the fog cloud, and you can vaguely glimpse him every now and then as he tries to attack you.
Okay.
Something appears to have attempted to strike him in the back, though. You don't know what.
Okay. I'm trying to see what spells I can use that do not use visual stuff, since I do not have vision.
I'm just waiting for the inevitable spell to go off at this point.
Most of them require vision. The one I was gonna use requires only sound, but apparently that doesn't work for an elemental. Oh, perfect. Okay. I'm going to use Ice Knife.
All right.
And from where I can kind of guesstimate they're going to be, since they are above me, I'm going to throw it above me.
All right. So he's like within 5 feet of you. So Ice Knife does have disadvantage to actually hit him.
Oh shit, it does? I thought it didn't count if he was above me.
No. So if he is within 5 feet of you, whether he's standing on your head or directly below you or right next to you, he is within 5 feet of you, and thus is interfering with your ability to get a good wind up on your throw.
If I lie prone, do I get advantage?
No, if you lie prone, he will have advantage on attacks to maul you.
Damn it. Okay, fine.
The rules of prone are very funny when it comes to melee attacks.
Can I stealthily move back?
I don't know about stealthily, but if you want to step back and not take the disengage action, you can do it. He'll get an attack of opportunity on you. Depending on where you go to, two of them might get attacks. One with disadvantage and one that's just a straight roll. But it all depends on what you're trying to do right here.
No, I'm trying to like blend into the fog using stealth and then like wind up enough to attack. I figured since they're blind, that's
Well, the ones
since
in
they're
the
blind condition.
Yeah, the ones in the gray are blinded. This guy down here that's flying is not.
Okay.
Because he's just outside the gray.
Okay, and I'm. Okay. So if I move to the corner to the square to the left of me, the gargoyle that is above me wouldn't get an opportunity attack because I would still be within his range, right?
Yes, and you wouldn't get, but you also wouldn't get. You would also not rid yourself of disadvantage on throwing a knife at him.
Yes, but I could get advantage on throwing my knife at the one that Rockchild is next to.
Well, no, because you can't see him. Because he's obscured by the fog. Yeah, you can't see in or out of the fog cloud.
Okay.
Things in the fog cloud can't see each other. Things outside the fog cloud can't see. It's an obscuration spell.
Didn't this dude attack me too?
Both of them have made attacks against you, yes.
Okay, so wouldn't I know that there are two within these ranges?
You would know that there is one within the fog cloud. However, it's
Okay.
disadvantage to hit him because he is technically invisible to you.
Because
Okay.
he's also in the fog cloud.
Because he's in the fog
Yes.
cloud, yeah. The fog cloud puts everything and everyone in this combat at disadvantage for all things at all times.
Okay.
There is no not
But-
getting out of disadvantage in the fog cloud without flanking somebody.
I was about to say, he's flanked. So
Yeah.
doesn't that help me?
Okay, so he is flanked, so it would be if you were to make a melee attack against him where you are right now,
Yes.
you would have a straight roll because he's flanked by Rockchild. However, if
Okay.
you were to step back, you would no longer be part of the flanking
That is-
motion.
Not what I meant
Yeah.
to do, I'm sorry.
So you can
But
totally throw the ice knife at this guy and have it be a straight roll because the disadvantage and advantage cancel each other out.
Alright, I'm gonna do that then. And I already rolled, so we're just
Alright.
gonna go with it.
Yeah, so it hits, do the damage, let's move on.
I'm getting too confused by this.
Yeah, just do the damage. Alright, so he needs a dex save.
Yeah.
I don't think he's making it. Yeah, it's an 8.
Yeah, he's not making it.
Alright, that's
So
Gargoyle
that's 12
2.
points of damage.
Alright, Gargoyle 2 takes 12 points of damage.
Yep.
Cool. Bit's turn. Fuck. Curse you, daggers. Yep. So Bit, once again, they're being made to throw at disadvantage, so they might as well... Oh, hang on. Before we go, I believe we've been forgetting, Robin, is there
I
anything
was
you would
just
like...
about to say. I think
Is
we're
there-
forgetting Axana and Rune.
Yeah,
in
is there
combat.
anything you would like the Surf Apart to do?
Yes.
Because they are, unfortunately, on the screen. Not Snake.
Unfortunately. Sorry. So, because they have smell, like a heightened sense of smell, would they have an easier time sniffing out the gargoyles to attack them?
I
'Cause
will
it says
say-
keen smell.
Yeah, so Keen Smell says they have advantage on perception checks that rely on smell. So, how about this? Let's roll perception for them and see if they can distinguish the smell of the stone of the gargoyle from the other rocks in this cave.
Okay.
They do believe have perception as a proficient skill, I believe.
They do. Just click on it.
All right.
20.
All right. They have advantage, so 20. So yes, Axana is able to hunt exclusively using smell in this scenario, which means they do not have disadvantage from being blinded.
Brilliant. All right. Axana is going to bite the gargoyle to the
One-
left of them. Yeah.
All right, yeah, the top one. All right, so Gargoyle 1 is going to get a bite.
Yeah.
12, unfortunately, misses. The Gargoyle is able to turn out of the way of the Serpopard's lunging neck.
Okay.
Chomp, 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 chomp.
Yes. Alrighty. And then Rune.
Yeah.
Too many windows.
Yep.
Too many character sheets.
And it's okay to just say Rune flies over and takes the help action.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Alright, here's Rune takes the help action, which is going to negate disadvantage on the next attack against the Gargoyle.
Perfect.
That next attack is probably going to go to Bit, since Bit might as well fire at the... you know what? Bit's gonna fire at the one they can see, actually, so that advantage is not going to go to the Bit. They're going to go for a disadvantage roll against the one that they can see terrorizing Robin. Bit will not miss today, as that's a 19 to hit. Their poison damage does nothing. It's going to resist their piercing and whatnot. Oh, so that's going to be 17 reduced to 8 on Gargoyle 3. And Bit is going to move some more. She pops up next to Torren. She's going to move around some more, and she's going to... 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30. She's going to attempt to hide with disadvantage because she's standing in the light bulb now. Okay, she attempts to hide. She's not very successful. After that is the Gargoyles. Gargoyle number 3, still hovering next to Robin, is going to make 2 attacks against Robin. First attack from Gargoyle number 3 is going to be a 9 to hit.
Damn it!
Second attack is a 17.
They both hit.
Yeah, love making you say that. To a 9. Alright. First attack, 7 points of damage. Second
Alrighty.
attack is 6 points of damage.
What's the damage?
Fluff out the column.
Woo. I am rocking some fun health points right there.
Gargoyle number 2 is going to turn around and make its attacks against Rockchild with disadvantage. First attack is a 9, reduced from 22. Second attack is going to be a 14, reduced from 16.
No.
I believe now misses you.
Yes, it misses me by actually a margin, surprisingly.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's because you got like +4 up between the ritual and the shield. Well, yeah, you almost have +5 if you could get someone else besides the Serpopard to stand near you.
Yeah, 18 right now to hit me.
Yeah, it'd be a 19 almost if you got it. You got your little friends involved. Gargoyle number 1. Axana may make an opportunity attack against Gargoyle number 1, so he's going to move.
Brilliant. Axana's gonna fucking take it.
And yep, and Axana does get advantage because Rune's help action is still up. No, they're not affected by the blindness. So that's a 25. That hits.
Yeah. Attack, my precious. Attack.
All right. So it
8
is.
piercing, 11 poison.
So it is immune to the poison. It will take half damage from the piercing, though. So that's gonna be 27. Down there.
I'll take it.
Yeah, he's really getting hurt. He's gonna 5, 10. He's just trying to get out of the fog at this point. So he walks out and he finds the man with the glowing light right next to him. That's gonna be 2 attacks, straight rolls against Gareth.
Ah, come on.
First attack, Gareth is a 12.
Ah!
Second attack was a nat 20.
Fuck!
You like how I waited to tell you that? So Gareth, please take 10 points of slashing damage.
Oh, I gotta? God damn it.
And that's gonna bring us back around to Rockchild.
Oh, little ol' me? No.
Give him the good old stabbing.
You think I should? You think I should give him the stabby stab?
I think you should bludgeon him with the shield, honestly.
That would be impressive.
Give him a good old smack.
You know, yeah, I'll give him a good old slap.
Slap. Oh, no, wait, hold on!
With a rapier.
Holy shit!
I would like the rapier to still make the slap.
God almost watched you kill the Serpapard, Gwendolyn's pet.
Why?
Because of the mantra someone started encouraging you to do.
Oh my
Anyway, yeah, you crit, roll the damage.
Yeah.
Holy
See, Gwen, I'm not the worst person around. I'll take second worst.
Someone wanted the Serpapard.
The bar is so low.
I will take number 2, gladly.
Alright, so show me your damage, Rocket Child.
How does 8 sound?
Alright, 8 piercing. It will resist, I believe. Yeah, because it's just a regular rapier right now. So it's going to be reduced to 4. You are whittling these guys down. They are annoying.
Damn.
Yeah.
At least I didn't slap.
Yeah. If that's the end of your turn, we're going to go to Gareth.
Right. I am going. Okay, so it's the guy in front of me, yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm going to. God. I guess I'm gonna bonk him. Give him a good old bonk with the mace.
You're like Bam Bam with a mace. From the Flintstones.
Yeah, I know. But
Why
I
you
never
give me that look? I thought it was accurate.
I didn't think about that. I've never once thought about Bam Bam.
You know, that makes a whole lot of sense for the way Gareth is. Gareth is Bam Bam.
I don't think Bam Bam thinks about him being Bam Bam either. But anyway, what's your roll? What's your roll?
I'm gonna fucking bonk him. I hate it here. I got a 2.
The thing is, Aaron, you're the one I bully least.
I know.
Yeah.
If anything, that tells you should bully him more.
No, that's not.
I have dice to do that.
My own
Alright,
dice
so-
bully me.
All right, Gareth misses. It becomes Torren's turn again. Torren, a woman appeared out of the wall, ran threw a knife, and ran past you. What would you like to do now?
I fall in love as a free action. Anyway,
Stop that.
We're gonna remove Torren's manhood as a free action soon.
Oh, man.
The one that is not flanked with Robin, I would like to subject them to Toll the Dead.
All right.
DC 15 saving throw, and if it has points missing, it's a total of 9.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, he fails. That was a 5 on the die, and he's gonna take the 9. So that is number 3, necrotic. Yep. I love that of all the things you've hit them with, like the only thing that are not resistant or immune to on this party is the one beat up cleric's necrotic damage.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Would you like to stay where you are or go somewhere?
No, I'm jumping around.
Yeah, cool. You go
I'm
around
over
the edge
here.
of the fog to kind of hide yourself a little bit.
Oh, actually, no, I don't want to do that because that's the fog.
Yeah.
I
The
want to
gray
be
is the
in
fog.
line of
The yellow.
sight, so
Yeah. Gray is the fog.
so yeah,
the yellow.
I'm just gonna I'm here. I'm fine. I'm good.
All right. Yeah, you go where you are. All right. Next up is Robin. What would Robin like to do today?
What would Robin like to do today? Well, hold on. What is the range for this? Okay. Robin is going to use the last of their phase steps, and they're going to teleport back by kind of where Torren is.
Alright.
Because they see Torren on the edge there, so they're gonna go right about here. And then, with that as their bonus action, they are going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement on the gargoyle who was hovering above them.
Alright.
Brilliant.
It's a Constitution save, I believe.
On a hit, the target oh wait, hold on. Mark a ranged spell attack against target. On a hit, the target deals only half damage with the weapon attacks. They use a strength at the end of each. Yeah.
Oh yeah. On the end of their turns, they get to after you hit them like that. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
They can make a Constitution saving throw against the spell on success.
All right, yeah, sure. So I'm going to mark him as enfeebled with. Let's see here. You know what? This seems about right. The guy bending over with the porcupine on his back. So he's enfeebled. All right, that's your turn.
Can I try to hide? Is that an option? I mean, I teleported, so I feel like I should be able to like hide in this little like a cloak thing here.
No, unfortunately, you do not get to hide. That would be an action for you.
Okay.
Because unfortunately, Gwendolyn, you are not a rogue. You cannot bonus action hide. And even if you could, you bonus action teleport it. Yeah, I know. It's hard not to be able to do everything all at once.
I'm really disliking playing a wizard. I'm just gonna say that.
Don't worry. I can always kill the child.
You are getting so close. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like this far away from being in single digits.
Yeah. Anyway, since it's your turn, what would you like to have Oksana and then Rune do?
So Oksana is going to go for the gargoyle that is kitty corner to her.
All right. Make an attack, straight roll, because they are not suffering from disadvantage. So first number counts.
14.
Just misses.
Damn it!
Ooh.
Yeah. Freaking AC 15 stone people, right?
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rune's just
And then-
there, just living with
Yeah,
echolocation.
Yeah, Rune is just doing the help action, so.
Yeah. Who would you like Rune to fly over to and grant the help action against?
Who goes after me again? In
So
our
what-
party.
so with the help action, what you can do is you can pick a bad guy and take the help action and basically give help to the next attack against that person.
Okay.
That's how I like to run help action for familiars, because it feels easier rather than having them run along with somebody else. They go into the heat of battle with you.
Fair. I'm gonna put him next to the gargoyle that Gareth is going to because it's a pretty short for him to fly over there.
All All right, yep. So he's taking the help action.
Yeah.
All right. After that,
So Gareth got demolished with that blow.
yeah. All right. So. All right.
So
So
that's
if that, it's gonna be Bit's turn. Bit is going to pull out her short sword, which he's not used so far. He's gonna run up on this thing so that Gareth can get flanking as well, and roll her attack with advantage. Oh, that super fucking matters. That took a 7 to a 17.
Oof.
So that's gonna hit, and so for their short sword, they're gonna do. Let's see. All right. So it's gonna be 4 points of piercing plus 6 more. So they do 10 points, reduced to 5 against number 1 here, whittling him down. Next up are the gargoyles. Gargoyle number 3 is enfeebled. He will move in to flank Bit, so his attacks do have advantage. But he will do half damage if he hits. So first attack is going to miss with a 13. And it only just misses too. Oof. Second attack will hit with a 22 for half of 4 points of damage, reduced to 2. He will then make his Constitution saving throw against being enfeebled. Hey Robin, sorry to spoil the fun here, but how does a 22 feel?
Son of a. Okay. Life.
Yep.
I am trying to help the party.
I know. Unfortunately, Constitution is their strongest stat.
God damn it.
TPK. TPK.
No!
Gargoyle number 2 is going to continue to blind fire against Rockchild with disadvantage. That's an 8 on the first attack, and a 17 on the second.
The 17 does not hit.
All right, good. So he doesn't hit at all there. The disadvantage is really killing him because that brought down a dirty 20.
Oh.
All right. Then finally, Gargoyle 3 is also he's gonna turn and go into Bit as well because she just ran up and stabbed him, and he sees he's got a bit of an advantage here. So yeah, 18 hits, 15 hits as well. So Bit will end up taking 3 from the first blow and 8 from the second, so 11 more points off of Bit. Ouch. And that's going to do it for the Gargoyles. Rockchild, it's your turn.
Can I move in between these two gargoyles over here?
Yeah, you can do that without provoking an opportunity attack.
Wonderful. And Gwen, I just want you to know I'm thinking of you when I do this, and I'm going to clap, clap, clap. Far enough range to where I don't hurt the Serpapod.
Yeah, alright, so you're thunderclapping.
Thank you.
So
Boom.
I appreciate it.
Alright, Constitution save from both Gargoyles. Gargoyle, this is Gargoyles 2 and 3. Gargoyle number 2, he rolled not good. He rolled a 9 total. Gargoyle number 3 rolled a nat 20.
Oh.
So Gargoyle 2 takes the 6 points of thunder damage.
Okay.
Ouch. And the spell reverberates through the caverns.
That's gonna bite us in the ass, but at this point, I think we need anything.
Yep. After Rockchild is Gareth.
Bonk!
Go for it. You have advantage.
That's right! Okay, my highest was a 14 plus 5, so 19.
19 hits.
Hell yeah. Give him the balcony. 1d6. Bye-bye. +2. And I got max damage for a total of 8.
Alright. Yeah, that's 8 bludgeoning there. Which it does resist, so it is only 4.
Wait. So what wouldn't they be resistant to? Oh, non-magical items.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. These fuckers are fun, aren't they?
God damn it! I need to get a magical weapon soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's why you're robbing this damn cavern. That's why you're robbing this thing, so you get money.
Wait, is that what we're doing? I thought we were just exploring.
No, this is a part of our mission.
This cavern is supposed to be supposedly this cavern leads to the Tower of Turf. That's what you guys have surmised as a party.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh,
And
wait.
presumably, robbing the necromancers and putting a stop to whatever they're doing will be, the first profitable job you've had.
Oh my god, that's right, because we've been on like 7 different side quests.
Oh, this job's gonna be even more profitable when half the party dies.
Yeah. Torren, your turn. What would you like to do?
Between these two, who's looking more? You know what? Doesn't matter. I'm gonna choose the one that's not flanked.
Alright,
So the one at the very bottom. Wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw from Gargoyle number 3. I'm pretty sure that's it's a straight roll for him, so that's a 9.
Wow.
Ooh, that is a meaty 19 points of necrotic damage because I believe he has been hit.
Yes, he has, and that's Gargoyle 3 did that too. Yeah. So, ow. Yeah. He's in single digits now.
Yeah, I rolled a 10 and a 9.
Jeez.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
All right. With that, assuming you stay there, we come to Robin's turn.
Alrighty, let's hope this does the damage. I'm just gonna magic missile these bitches.
All right.
As you should.
Yeah. Which one are you magic missiling?
So the first one I'm gonna do is the furthest one, and then,
You mean this guy here, right?
the furthest one away from me that isn't flanked.
Yeah. All right. So him.
Yeah.
So he takes 4 points of damage. All right.
And then,
You get at least
I'm
2
going-
more, depending on what level of spell you got.
yeah, magic missiling him again,
All right.
For 5.
5. All right. That'll do it for him.
and
He
then,
shattered into stone.
brilliant. And then I'm going to magic missile the one in between Gareth and Bit. That shouldn't hurt them, right? Like, that should be fine.
Yeah. No. It doesn't. It's a missile. It just hits them.
Okay, cool.
Just hits. The
Just
target.
making sure. That one, and then do a second one because it's gonna be second level.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit them for 5.
Hit him again for 5. All right.
Yep.
And that was a second level magic missile.
Yes.
Yep.
And second level just adds 1 more, right?
Yeah, it's 1 more dart for each level above 1, so that makes it 4 darts. Yep, we did this right. Okay. Yep. Yeah, he's looking rough too.
Perfect. And then Axana, she's gonna bite the motherfucker, which I believe she gets
She gets
advantage on her attack, right?
Yeah, she gets advantage because she's not affected by the blinded condition in this fight.
Yeah.
So she just gets advantage. There's no disadvantage to take that away from her.
It's flanked though.
Yeah. Yeah, she gets advantage from flanking, and she does not receive disadvantage from being blinded. So she gets advantage.
She doesn't receive disadvantage from being blinded, so that would be straight. But it's flanked, so she would get advantage.
Yes, she gets advantage.
Okay, cool.
I'm saying she gets advantage. Anyone else?
Okay,
would have had to
the
make
way
a-
you were saying it did not sound like you said that.
I said anyone
20.
else would have had to make a straight roll, but she gets advantage.
Okay, 20.
20 hits. So 12 piercing. That'll be reduced to 6, but that is good damage.
I'm sorry, I've been up since 5 o'clock, and I got like 3 hours of sleep,
Yeah.
so I am like here, but I'm not here.
Yeah, no, it's all good. it's all good. So 12 piercing is reduced to 6 points of damage.
9 poison.
Yeah, it is immune to poison, so it does not take poison damage.
Rude.
I know. And it's really these guys really are a hard stop to both Axana and Bit right now.
Yeah.
All right. What would you like Rune to do?
Is the help action helping you, Aaron, or do you want me to move him to help Rockchild?
I got flanking advantage, so.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Rune's gonna come over.
Yeah. So far, everyone has flanking advantage on their targets.
That's okay. We'll help Rockchild since I don't think the one that's between him and Axana has had a lot of damage.
Yeah. All right. So go over there, help there. All right. Bit's turn. Bit rolls with advantage against the gargoyle between her and Gareth. Bit rolls a 21 to hit. So they are going to do. Ooh. So that's 9 plus sneak attack. 6. So they do 15 points of damage reduced to 7, which almost kills it.
Cool.
Oh, sorry, that's. Yep, there we go. And that's their turn, which brings us to the gargoyles. Gargoyle number 2, which is the one in the fog. He's not sure what's going on. Combat does not seem to be going too well, so he's going to go after the loudest opponent, which is Rockchild. Just try and hit something.
Hey, I was.
He does have disadvantage. First one is going to miss with a 15. Second.
Oh no. Something happened. Oh jeez. What on earth just happened?
What did you guys do to my stream?
I don't know. Something goofed up. I'm trying to fix it.
Oh, we killed Gwendolyn.
Yeah, Gwendolyn definitely dropped, but I got the rest of you back.
Well, we'll see where we can see when and where we get Gwendolyn back.
Whatever that dice roll was, it was unholy. It caused the whole thing to just crash.
Nope. Anyway,
Difficulties at
I almost feel like we need to appease the dice gods by letting the nat 20 against Rockchild stand instead of the 18 to hit. Well, you don't want me to do nat 20 damage on Rockchild? You don't want me to kill him?
Hold on.
You don't want me to kill him?
Oh, Robin's back. Okay, hang on. She's talking, and we're not hearing her.
We have a cleric.
I hear her.
Oh, you're back, Glenn.
You can
Welcome.
hear me?
I can't hear you until I activate you on the software. It's kind of fucky.
We have a cleric. Don't worry. You're not gonna die.
I am the cleric. Hello. Hi.
Granted, I have zero spells.
Oh, wait, no, I'm not. I'm the bard.
Anyway, Justin.
Yes.
18 to hit.
That does...
Your armor class is, I believe, 18 right now.
Now, the question is, does Rune count as an ally?
Yes.
They have to be within 5 feet of you.
Rune
Is that-
is.
Yeah, is that not?
Oh no! Wait, no. Rune's
No,
not.
no.
Oh.
5 feet is all the little squares immediately around yours. It's a little tight
Well,
on the
isn't Rune supposed to be above this gargoyle? I just can't put him on the gargoyle.
Oh.
So here's the thing. Your prize shield grants you +1 for every 2 people you have next to
Oh,
you.
so that does hit. Okay.
So it does hit. You would need to be standing next to Rune and Axana, or Rune and Bit.
All right. What does it do to me?
It's a D6 +2. Calm down.
If you move up, you'll get it.
Oh. Max damage, 8 points.
Oh. Oh, that hurt.
These things are walking tanks.
You're
They're
annoying.
not exactly known for striking you dead. So with that, the gargoyles are done. No, this was the first gargoyle, wasn't it? It's the first gargoyle I rolled for. The other one gets to go.
One's gone.
Uh-oh. Let me see.
Deal with this. Gareth, did the gargoyle next to you attack yet?
I don't think so.
Wonderful. First
that-
attack.
Because, like,
Yeah, because I thought I just did number 2, but like we got interrupted so much by the technical difficulties. We'll see what we can do about getting Gwendolyn back. While we deal with this here. So Gareth, first attack again is against you. Gareth, a 22 to hit.
Gee, I don't know.
Please take 3 points of damage.
Oh, well, I guess that's not too bad.
Second attack, You know how it's split between you and Bit. Why not?
Oh, looks like we have Robin back.
I really want to retcon that and say it hit you because that was a crit.
Okay, you should be back one.
That's going to crit against Bit for 9 points of damage. I really would rather that have happened to you, Gareth. No offense. But, yeah, that'll wrap up the gargoyles and bring us to Rockchild.
Yay! Oh, jeez. Okay, so what can I do here? What can I do? Let's think a little more.
Fourth one in like the first round.
Let's go ahead and think more pragmatically.
Yep.
You know what? I'm probably going to do something I should have done round 1, and I'm going to cast Bane.
Cool. Do you have to see people to cast Bane on them?
Oh, that you could see within range.
Yeah, which means you could only get the one.
Oh,
which
okay.
is the one that is in single digits.
Alright, then I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stab him. I'm not going to do Thunderclap again.
Yeah. Alright, straight roll.
Alright. How's a 14?
Just misses.
Oh. Alright, that is my turn. Wait, how's the party looking? How are you guys looking?
I am so close to death.
I will use my bonus action and cast Mass Healing Word on every single member of the party. Congrats on your 7 points of healing.
Alright, now that's all the players. It does not apply to the NPC fighting alongside you, correct?
I mean, I think it can, no?
Yeah, I don't remember how many.
6 creatures, so yeah, I will also heal the NPCs. You're welcome.
Alright, yeah. So yeah. As you are apparently attacked by dogs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the kennel has gone loose.
Yeah, so 7 points to everyone outside of the fog.
Yay!
Alright, that's gonna help Bit a bunch there. Next turn is Gareth. Gareth, what would you like to do?
Bonk!
Yeah.
We use Tiny Die. Tiny Die for the fucking win. 17 plus 5.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
I will use also Tiny Die.
I think Tiny Die can still betray him.
5.
5. Alright, that's gonna be reduced to 2.
You're reduced to 2.
It's still up.
Your eyebrows are still up.
Oh, you have no idea how high they can roll. I have a long face, my friend.
That explains the long face. Are you a horse?
If I were, you would like me a hell of a lot more.
I was.
Nay, he says. Nay, he's not a horse.
I have a saddle.
Oh,
Alright,
this
I'll
just
move
changed
on.
genre.
Robin, if you can hear us in your blackest of voids, it is your turn. Oh no, I'm sorry, it is Torren's turn first. We must not forget about the creepy old man.
I think we probably
Alright.
should.
Creepy old man.
His grandpa.
You know what?
He's
Hey.
Grunkle Stan.
Listen, it's been going good for me so far.
That's That's Torren's vibe. He's grumpy.
Dude, that's garbage. 3 poison necrotic if he fails.
Fun fact, he fails and she dies. That's a 6. He fails, he dies.
Oh,
Yay.
Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, he went from 4 to 2 to nothing.
Alright, I'm gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, and I'm gonna stand in front of Robin.
Alright. Well, the good news is you guys can't see any more combatants. The bad news is, Robin, it's your turn, and there's one more combatant hidden in the fog.
You can
Okay.
always just
Stop
you know,
doing the thing.
Yeah. Deactivate the fog.
Oh, so now you tell her.
It was fine for before.
Yeah. Robin, it's a free action to dismiss Fog Cloud.
Sure, I'll dismiss Fog Cloud.
Cool, we killed dead Gareth.
And then
That was the token I was using to generate Fog Cloud. It was a Gareth with an X through him.
and then I'm gonna use 3 magic missiles against the.
Alright, yep.
Gargoyle.
Level 1 magic missile. Hit him. Alright, so
3. 2.
Alright.
3.
Alright, so 8 points of damage to him. Alright, he is still up. He was the chunkiest of them all, just because he got hit the least.
Okay.
Alright.
I guess that's probably better than the plan I was gonna go with before you told me that, which I was gonna swap places with Rockchild and then try to like bestow a curse on it. But I probably would have died if I did that.
Yep. Alright, so with that, it's gonna be Axana. Can roll to attack. With
Axana's
advantage. Yeah.
Boy!
Yeah.
21 hits.
21!
Yep. So we're gonna do half the piercing damage to him. So it's gonna be 5 points to him. Wow. It puts him just out of reach for a Bit to kill him if she succeeds.
Hey.
Alright. So Bit's gonna run in. He's gonna make room for the next
How
one.
low points is he at? Like single digits?
He's sitting at 11 right now.
Okay, never mind. I was about to say I could have Rune attack him and get him like that last point, but
Yeah.
Rune's not
No.
gonna do.
Unfortunately, he's going to resist Bit, and the best Bit can give us is, I believe, 21, which means that he would survive it.
Okay, all right.
So Bit's going to go in. They're going to make a straight roll to attack with their short sword. That's going to hit. That's a 19. So that's going to be 2 plus 3 is 5, plus the sneak attack for another 5, so it's going to be 10 reduced to 5. Alright. Gargoyle gets one last gasp here. He can see everybody. So what's he going to do? About how hurt is Rockchild?
Emotionally or physically?
He's looking all right.
He's looking all right. Yeah. So the gargoyle is going to flower. He's gonna look for the weakest thing he can find, which is unfortunately going to be Bit. Fucker rolled a nat 1.
Into the water! Into the water!
And his second attack is an 8.
That's hilarious.
So let's see where's the other half of the D100? There it is. Shall we see what happens?
Yes.
His right arm shatters.
Ah!
Wowee, mama.
It's I love when you roll breaks weapon when they're using a claw attack. I love that. I love that for weird things that can happen nat ones.
I love that that's happened multiple times as well.
Yeah. Well, the thing is,
Little
like, the
flat
people
one.
don't roll nat ones. There's always the, like, more monstrous creatures.
Which is even funnier.
Anyway, he's got one arm now. Rock, it's your turn.
Oh, wee mama. I am going to try and stab him. Hopefully I don't miss this time.
If you have advantage now.
Please don't miss. Oh, so I roll again, right?
Yeah, you get to roll again. The 15 would hit, so at minimum you're hitting.
Okay, I'll take
Yeah.
the hit.
Yeah, you take the hit.
And then I know it's halved, but how does 8 do?
Alright, so 8 halved to 4. Keeps them in this. But only just.
Okay.
Alright, so that's going to be, that's your turn.
Yep.
Gareth, it looks like the honors are going to go to you.
Yeah! Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
2 attacks. I got let's see, 16 plus 5 and a 12 plus 5.
Both will hit. I think you really only need the one, but let's see what happens.
Alrighty. Where's there? Wait. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Alright, we've got a. No, wait, that's an 8 and a 10.
Yeah. So he had 2 hit points. Yeah. He was resisting everything just because, he's a frickin' stone creature. He's that kind of fricker. Yep. You want to know the best thing? Yeah. Yeah, that's just... You know the best thing about him is... You remember how Gareth wanted to silver everything?
Yeah.
That still wouldn't have helped you.
Really?
Yeah. They're resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't adamantine. So just in
What?
case you got your silver, just in case you silvered everything, I had these guys waiting.
What's adamantine?
It's a fantasy metal.
Like
Yeah.
adamantium,
Yeah.
marble.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Because it's
More like
awfully
unobtainium from the Avatar series.
kind of. It's adamantine is also the metal used in the chains that bind Fenrir in Norse mythology.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So it
Wait,
is.
I thought he was bound by like a cat's.
Yeah. Yeah, so they forge adamantine from the breath of a fish, the beard of a woman, and other things.
Yeah, it's like a cat and the sound of a cat's step.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that forges adamantine.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's that metal they forge it is into is adamantine.
Wait. Oh no! Wait. Oh no, that's right. No, Captain America's shield's made out of vibranium.
Yeah.
Thor's
Yeah.
hammer's made out of adamantine.
Yep. Yep.
Forged in the heart of a star.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
And that's also what. Wait a minute. That's also what Wolverine's skeleton is made
Yeah.
out of.
There we go. Yeah, you circled back around to the first one. Yeah. Fun fact. Vibranium is the only semi-mythical metal not included in Dungeons and Dragons, as we have mithril as well.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Oh, Aaron, I'm gonna get you to like Colleen and People's Armor Emporium. You're gonna have a time.
Oh my god! Like for once, can I have money to buy these things?
Get through the
Well, it's a
freaking
job
tower.
as well.
Anyway, I'm gonna stop the dramatic humming here before it drives me insane with the rest of the Cthulhites.
Ooh! I wanna loot the gargoyles. I wanna get some trophies.
Sure, roll investigation to search through the gargoyles.
Cool.
Ow, my head. Yeah,
I'm
let's
gonna
do-
use the tiny dice Gwen gave me.
I'm gonna just bleed from my ears. Yay.
Wait, did you hear the siren?
What's
Don't worry
that?
about
Oh, ambulance drove by. That's why I thought his ears were bleeding. I have
Oh.
a 16.
it. Related. 16 to search through the gargoyles. Fascinating. So yeah, you're able to like take trophies if you can specify what you want. They had wings, arms, heads, all sorts of things.
Well, one has a singular arm.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You're gonna take his one good arm.
I'm gonna take
Aaron, need I remind you what happened last time you took a trophy off of a dead body?
Well, these don't belong here, so it's fine. I'm taking a tooth, a gargoyle tooth, and I'm making a trophy. I'm making a necklace out of it to replace my board tooth.
I just would like this to be noted moments before disaster when this inevitably comes back to bite us.
I would like to go on the bridge and continue searching the cavern.
Yeah,
I would
let's go
like
see
to
what
take
else
a
we woke up.
rest.
All right, so Robin, you go onto the bridge. Give me first an investigation check, and also a dexterity saving throw.
I will go with Robin, by the way.
Cool, dexterity saving throw from you as well.
Okay.
Did you guys forget about the Kelpie already?
No, I didn't forget about it, but we kind of have to move through the cavern.
Yeah.
Okay, you want investigation and dexterity, right?
Yeah.
13?
Yeah, I need dex saves and I need investigation from you, Robin, because you're helming this like search.
Okay. Investigation is a 10, and dexterity saving throw is my dex. -1. Let's go.
All right, who is not going on the bridge at this point?
I was just gonna follow the lead.
Oh, okay. I got a 19.
Well, also at some point I would like a rest because
Right. So, people on the bridge.
Yes.
None of you fall in as you realize the bridge is more moss than bridge at this point. However, it is incredibly structurally unsound. You have about 5 seconds before Gareth attempts to join you on the bridge.
Can I bolt to the end? Can I use all of my movement to sprint across?
I'm gonna use the dash action.
Yeah, can I do that?
All right, cool. So these two start running. Gareth is about to get on the bridge. Torren, what do you do?
Don't! It's not structurally sound.
Cool. Rockchild and Robin, please move to the far side of the bridge. Torren, move to the middle of the bridge where you now fall in the water as the bridge collapses under the stress of people kicking off and sprinting across it.
Can I use psionic reach and grab Torren? We've rested since the last time I used it.
Then yes, you can.
Can I use Misty Step and grab someone else? Or does Misty Step only work on
Misty
myself?
Step only gets you across.
Okay.
This is the one, you have the one that can happen multiple times a day but can't carry other people.
Well, okay, so I have 2 different ones.
Oh, you mean the spell Misty Step, not your innate.
Yeah, the spell.
Yeah, you could grab someone and teleport back across the river if you'd like.
Well, right now I should have Torren suspended above the water, hopefully.
You are able to catch Torren.
Hey, remember how I mentioned about that thing that ate the gargoyle? I suggest you move him now.
Well, yeah. Am I able to, like, yoink him to the shore?
Sure, I would say you can pull Torren to you.
Torren is my rag doll, apparently, when it comes to psionic reach.
Okay, yeah. I would like to Misty Step Gareth so that he's with us.
Alright, so in order to do that, Robin, you would have to first either Misty Step or find another way of crossing back to where Gareth is, grab Gareth, and then Misty Step with him.
Can I throw
Okay.
Robin? Like, would I be able to?
No, do not do that, because I got a spell I can use.
Oh, okay.
I'm going
Not
to
for the
use
child.
benign transportation, and I'm going to swap places with Gareth.
Cool.
So
Yep.
me and Gareth swap places. I teleport him where I am, and then I'm going to grab Bit. Obviously, asking permission first, being
Yeah,
like,
of course,
Bit,
yeah.
I can get you across the bridge, and I'm going to use Misty Step to get us across the bridge.
What about the snake?
We can both appear
Well-
on the other side of the bridge.
Okay. I don't think I can teleport 2 people at once.
No. However, I do believe Axana has the pounce ability,
Yeah.
which I will say will let them make a running jump.
Brilliant.
Assuming, of course, that you have a clear spot for them to land, so they might want to like try and end up here or something, as opposed to running into all of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have them go to this place over here.
Oh wait, Caleb's gone.
Do you
So
want me to roll for her, or
I'm just gonna check 1, 2, 3.
Exact.
I will say it is just wide enough where she doesn't have to roll for it. So it's
Okay,
just
really?
20 feet from shore tile to shore tile. So I will say it is just wide enough for they back up and run, which of course they can do easily enough.
brilliant?
Now everyone is across over here. I'm gonna expand your revealed area. So there's no need to be secretive about the edges of the map per se, but I'm gonna let you guys see into say about this far. Oh, didn't do what I wanted it to do, unfortunately. There we go. So you can kind of start to see around the corner. You can see the water continuing to flow sort of nook and cranny style this way.
Mm-hmm.
You can see a little bit of the platform on the other side of all of this. The echoes of battle have died down. The room is now very much quiet.
I'm surprised stalactites didn't come crashing down after he used Thunderwave.
Thunderclap. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Clap, clap, clap.
Keep in mind those stalactites are a good 50 feet in the air. It's a 50-foot ceiling. The stalactites descend down maybe 10 to 15 feet in places.
I have a dastardly idea.
That's also gonna be
I'm
a
sure you do.
Okay. Yeah, I would just
I have the light,
continue
so I'll lead the way.
searching. Yeah, you can lead the way. That works.
I have the light.
All right, so you continue to lead the way. All right, as you head down there, a couple things. Number one, I'm going to reveal the area. Number two, I'm going to describe some things you get to see now.
Yay! I like things.
So this is going to be a bit of a big reveal area because you've kind of finally moved more or less along the path. So this is going to show most of this section. You can see the ground plateaus out again. To the north, there's sort of a narrow channel you could probably squeeze through if you wanted to follow the water more. As you're sort of looking around, as you come to this, you cross over this other bridge carefully, not all of you at once. You can kind of see there's beginnings of a change in the moss. So like you kind of see like this sort of greenish part of the ground here. It's areas where the moss has been regularly disturbed, like something has been clearly dragged or frequently walked through this part in the southwest.
This could explain the undead reaching the mainland, other than climbing up the hill.
Yeah, I definitely say we follow these tracks.
Yeah.
Real quick. Column.
Mm-hmm.
So I have. Actually, no, I haven't used this yet, so I'm gonna wait. Never mind. I'm just gonna continue waiting on this, and continue onward.
Very
Okay.
well.
Well, it's
I see we're playing this game of player versus DM.
So it's more of the next round of combat. It will probably be more relevant.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. However you want to do it. Right there. So you can begin to sort of follow the tracks. What's everyone's passive perception?
I have a 13.
I
17.
have a 15.
All right. There is a change in the air as you begin to follow this path. I'll say a little deeper in, like we move along the map some more to places the map doesn't quite show, all that good stuff. Just sort of begin to walk along this river following the same pattern a little bit. As you sort of begin to make your way in, at first there's like the natural sounds of any cavern. Even an abandoned one will have the natural like dripping of water, the running of the river, the squish of the moss. It all feels very much like a living place. And it doesn't. It takes you a few moments to notice that, like, the only sound you guys can hear is each other's heartbeats. There's no insects. The water stills.
This place is cursed.
And I will say, as you move along, over just across the way a little bit, you do begin to see sort of a stairwell snaking its way up, carved into like the side of the riverbank.
Perfect.
Yeah, as we kind of do a little bit of a physics loop around here. You guys to the stairs, and it's just like you begin here, but like you feel very much uneasy about this.
I suggest we rest before we continue any further. I have a potion of watchful rest, so I can keep watch the entire time.
Yeah.
Justin, we can't hear you.
Right, because I muted myself. If we're going to do that, then I'm going to cast Tiny Hut to protect us.
You all can rest, and I will keep watch.
Tiny Hut, Tiny Hut.
Yeah, so everyone just condense. We're just all going to condense ourselves a bit included around within about, say, 10 feet of Rockshell, just to simulate Tiny Hut roughly on the map.
Cuddle, puddle, cuddle, puddle.
How much time is it going to take our comrades to reach us?
Well, you sent out that message. You sent out the messages. Used that hour before heading in to send out the messages, and you presume they would have reached them.
It will take about 2 days, I believe, for the Black Watch.
Yeah, so like the Aparta are a little further out than the Black Chain.
Or Black Chain, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. However, the Black Chain may be taking a bit more time to decide to respond, as the Aparta had agreed to help you stop this tower, whereas the Black Chain was just sort of, hey, we're kind of friends and shit's being really weird out here. You know anything about that?
Paul Woodman sends his regards.
I just want to make sure that we're not like resting through when our comrades would arrive. But if that's a good time, then yeah, let's take a rest.
Yeah, so I'd say you probably have at least half a day before any help would arrive for you. Okay. And so far you've spent like 20 minutes punching things and maybe half an hour to an hour looking around, wandering this cavern.
To be fair, we also did, wasn't it in the same day where we came from the island as well?
But like in terms of Gwendolyn's question, the timer for when people are coming to help you started when you sent those messages out, and those messages would have arrived when you entered the cave because you waited an hour after you sent the messages.
Yeah.
So you've really only had about 90 minutes of between message received and when people could start showing up, and it's going to be about 12 hours for that.
Okay, cool.
So you can spend 8 of them resting. No problem. I knew you guys were coming into this a little hurt.
Okay.
And I intend to hurt you so much more.
You always do.
I like the idea of the Tiny Hut, though. That has to be one of my favorite spells. And can I make it just like rock shaped, so it just looks like there's a boulder sticking out of the ground here?
Look, it's fucking Patrick from.
Yes, because I can change the color of it to whatever I want.
Yeah. Inside, there's a TV made of sand and exactly one chair. None of you know where you're supposed to sleep.
But I pass out in the chair.
It does have a bed. There are actual walls underneath the rock.
I just imagine when our help arrives, it's like the episode where Patrick walks up on his rock, and there's like 100 eyes that just pop out around the rim.
Who are you?
Yes.
God, I swear, some of those old SpongeBob episodes, like, are, like, just...
Chef's kiss.
I regret making that connection because I didn't watch SpongeBob. That's like one of the few things I know about SpongeBob.
So
all of this has gone over my head.
Arguably, you have a higher IQ than both Aaron and I, because it has been shown through studies that SpongeBob makes kids dumber.
Arguably, I feel like there are other reasons why Gwen has a higher IQ than us.
But hey,
No, guys, it's balanced out. I have a lot of brain damage.
Hey, me too. So does that double down negatively for me?
Cool! That makes 3!
Alright, so IRL Patrick will please stop.
Aw,
The real Patrick Star, please stand up.
it's me.
Stand up. Please stand up.
Listen,
Oh my God,
listen. Alright.
stop, guys.
As we move along with a little number count of all the times I tried to kill you. This is where I record all the damage. Anyway, as we move along with that into the long rest, you know, you all get the benefits of the long rest. We will move the day over into the 5th day of Elephos. Congratulations, it's a Monday.
Boo.
And I'm gonna need 2 things to do. Number 1, Gareth, please roll perception for your all-night Night's Watch, and please mark that you have consumed your potion of watchful rest.
I got a... Oh, yeah, you said perception, right?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Modified 19. I feel like if there was a place to use that potion, it would be here.
Cool. Gareth, because you people spend the night in the tent, you know, you're relatively safe, but you can kind of see the passageway snakes up above you a little bit. And you can see that in this section of the cave, the ceiling hasn't gotten any lower, but like appears to be like little plateaus and things that this passageway leads up to that have also been, you know, bridged over. And the distinct sound of shuffling feet and zombie-like moans can be heard from your position. All right. Second thing,
Do they notice us?
they do not appear to be attempting to make their way down to you. However, you are able to perceive them. For the most part, they are being rather quiet for zombies, almost as if they're waiting for you. And the dead thing can wait a very long time.
I mean, it's the dead. What else are they gonna do? Play poker?
You
That
see,
would be
like,
kind of cool.
if dogs can do it in that one painting, why can't the undead?
Oh my
We
God.
need a recreation of that painting with zombies playing poker. I need it.
The zombies are just
Okay,
like, listen, we know they're here. They're gonna show up eventually, but they're clearly trying to wait. So, who's got a deck of cards?
Guys, instead of chips or money, they play for body parts.
Oh my God, there's like eyes on the table.
You got
Yeah.
like femurs and shit.
Yeah, they got like a finger, you know, an arm. Someone's like, I'm all in, takes their arms off.
Yeah, just.
Alright.
I love it.
So we want to... So we are surrounded by dead things, are we not?
What else is new?
I mean, that was kind of the assumption when we were going to sneak into Necromancer's tower.
Also, we did kind of alert them of our presence.
That is fine, now we are all rested and... So
Yes,
what
so
we can do?
So do we have the benefits of the full rest then?
We're, yeah, you guys can give yourself the benefits of a long rest. There are a couple things I wanted to go through during the long rest. So the first was Gareth making a perception check for staying awake all night without needing to sleep. Second thing is, I feel that Justin, you deserve this as it is your tiny hut. Please pick a number from 1 to 10.
9.
Oh God damn it!
71. The cavern does not begin to flood once again from periodic flooding during your night's rest.
Okay, that's a positive.
If I had rolled 90 to 99, you guys would have begun drowning about halfway.
Oh, so it was good. I went really high up. Perfect.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah. 10%. It's an increasing chance that the cavern begins to flood for every day the cavern is drained.
Woo.
So
So
that
I
is,
can-
yeah, the 10% chance has passed. You guys have survived that. Third thing I would like to do during this long rest, is I would like to ask Robin if they have anything to say to Rune about any potential recent developments in their relationship.
Also,
Is Sturge still with us?
No, Sturge blipped out of existence to go and try and find the Parta for you guys.
Oh, right. Okay. So I'm gonna have Sturge on Robin's shoulder, and Robin's gonna be like, so Rune, you left, and you seem to come back with quite the relationship with Sturge. You know, you normally are not quite attached to other beings, and yeah, what's that? Like, so horribly trying to come at this, like, anyway.
Finish moving that over there. And so Sturge is I don't know how much you want me to do the voice of Sturge, how much leeway I'm gonna have here with your familiar, but I'll go for it. Sturge is just kinda he's gonna look at you.
You mean Rune?
Yes, Rune. Sorry, we've been saying Sturge a lot.
That's okay.
It also doesn't help that one is a bat and the other is a cat named after a flying mammalian beast.
Yeah.
This was not well thought through. Not well thought through on my part. So Rune is gonna look at you, back, and it's gonna be. Oh, there's so many really bad stories I can go about this.
Oh no.
I'm a
You
shy.
have to remember how entangled Robin and Rune are.
Yeah,
in their
no,
close
I'm not.
relationship.
Don't worry, I am not going to do the baby. I'm 1,000 years old. Every now and then I gotta get some, you know. I'm not doing that to you.
Also, Cullum, check
Rune's
Discord,
been
please.
with Robin since they were a sapling, let's say. So yeah.
A sapling.
Well, Robin is a tree, Faye. So.
Sapling. I love it. I love it.
Yeah. So sorry. So just to clarify, Justin. So yeah, Rune is Rune's just looking at you. He's like, he's gonna sort of say, like, he seems nice.
Yeah.
He's friendly.
Please tell me Rune is just completely oblivious to all of Sturge's flirting.
I'm pretty sure
No, definitely
Sturge.
not.
I'm pretty sure Sturge doesn't understand flirting entirely, given the way I wrote these characters.
Oh my god, better. Are we gonna get Sturge emotion?
Sturge definitely seems nice. It's just, you kind of automatically paired up with Sturge when we were going, and not me, and, I don't know how to feel about it, because, we've always been inseparable, and now you're leaving me quite a lot, and even when we're together, you're not being by me, and I don't know how to feel about that. You're kind of the only family I really have left. And Robin is gonna start to get like a little teary, but not teary, and kind of please don't be attached to another person.
Robin's gonna cry. Because
Definitely Robin's gonna cry.
Robin's gonna cry because I feel like, and you can correct me on this, Rune's response to this is deadpan. Gonna be, you're all about like, you went away. I said, well, you did send me off to him to figure out what was going on. Like,
yeah,
completely pulling the whole, fey creature neurodivergency of I don't understand your emotional attachment to this statement when it was what you wanted.
Yeah, so he's gonna say that, and Robin's gonna be like, well, I didn't really know what else to do, and I couldn't trust it to anyone else because you trust me the most, and I don't like not being around you, but it's when you came back that you weren't back, so you didn't automatically rest on my shoulder. It felt weird, and I didn't like it. It's just trying to have a conversation. It's not going well. Yeah, they're still teary-eyed and whatever.
And I'm sorry about that. I can never depart from your shoulder ever again if that is what you wish. Freaking genius.
I don't want to be controlling. I just don't want to feel abandoned. But I just don't want you to, go off and be with Sturge and never come back again, or not focus on me, because you're my familiar, and you just really mean a lot to me. And they're just gonna, like, silently start, like, crying as they think about, like, everyone they've lost. And now, because Rune is flirting with Sturge, they just go, I just really don't want a step cat at the moment, and I don't think I can handle him with my family. It's just like stuttering as they don't know what to do.
I love it because the best thing to do is like the most they could have done was go on like a buddy cop road trip adventure together. It's like the most these two could have done.
And Robin is gonna take it to like a whole different level. Like they're just gonna be like, no, oh my gosh, obviously. You are going to leave me. That is what seems to happen. And I cannot handle it because they got abandonment issues.
Yep.
And I will not roleplay the crying unless you ask me to.
Can you roleplay the crying?
You don't need to do that.
Okay, I meant call him.
You don't control her. I control her. I'm the controlling master's freak. I'm the horrible person here. Get out!
I just meant, like, how uncomfortable do you want to be? Because I can cry on command. It's not a problem.
We are fine. We are fine with this. It's just one of the things which is like, yeah, we can just go through like these two idiots trying to have a heart-to-heart.
Yeah, just a fey neurodivergent and child surviving genocide and abandonment, and then also like growing up in a royal court. We don't talk about feelings, so how are we gonna have like a feeling heart to heart?
We don't show emotions. We just exchange syrup.
Exactly.
Sorry, I'm a wood elf.
Yeah. So how's Rune's response to that?
Yeah. So Rune is going to fall back primarily into the sort of automatic role that they've been assigned since conjuring, I guess would be the term, where they fall back into the whole familiar servant, caretaker, protector bullshit. And it's just sort of it's sort of like the robot's defaulting back to its base programming because you're upset, and it's like that's just what it does, Hello, I am here and filled with all of the proper emotions.
Take swing. There.
Yeah.
Do you require more?
Yeah. It's just Ida and Owl House going, all right, I need maternal instinct. What do I do? Maternal gesture. It's
Would
not
you like
working.
a muffin?
I require sustenance.
Yeah. Oh god.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Robin is gonna kind of like accept that. be like, okay, it's fixed, kind of thing.
I don't think that's wrong.
But they're also going to realize that like that default base thing like isn't really how Rune feels, so they're gonna feel very conflicted about this.
Because on the one hand, Rune is bound to like try to make you feel better and do what you say, and you're saying I'm feeling really bad, and you did what I said. So Rune's just like, I did what you said. You felt bad. What the hell do I do? And it's going default mode.
Yeah. But yeah, Robin's gonna be really conflicted about that and harbor a sense of guilt now, as we slowly destroy them emotionally.
Yep. This is good. This is very good.
this is good.
Listen, you're just telling me I need to set up the whole underwater temple where the exiles live thing a bit more, because you need to go talk to some of the other survivors.
Yes.
Yeah. You met one of them. You need to go talk to the rest of those suckers. But anyway, moving on from that. Yes.
I met one of them and then they died.
Yep.
It happens.
Yep. It was just a stable boy. It wasn't anyone important.
You mean the stable boy who had like all the like gossip and important information about royal court?
No, this is the stable boy you met in the Earlish basement. This was the cabbie.
Yeah, this is different stable boy.
That's stable boy.
Yeah. But slowly reminisce on all the trauma we keep putting Robin through. Fittingly, we're going to turn to Justin. Rockchild, wisdom save and charisma save for the sake of your conditions.
Oh no. Okay, I'll take that.
I hope you don't like seeing color.
Finally. Alright, good news. The blackening does not appear to resurface.
Praise be.
Bad news.
Don John finally surfaces.
Yeah. As Rockchild dreams tonight, for once, the dream is not filled with a black void and a faceless potential shadow calling out for you to join him, calling you brother and all that. No. Today the void is blue. A sort of glowing, pleasant blue, like a morning sky. And little sort of fairy lights sort of begin to twinkle under the ground beneath you and float up and coalesce into a very much reduced, familiar will-o-wisp. You see before you the default spiritual form of Don John the Magic Jar. He is not able this time to take on his gnomish features that he had in life. It's the first thing you notice. Other than that, the environment is pretty bare, although you see like sort of darker patches of ground sort of snaking their way, like almost like fish moving under the ice.
Can I try and roll for charisma to convince Don John to willingly leave?
What do you say to him?
I would like to say, like, you've seen the darkness, you've seen the wasteland. Please just expel yourself from my body. I know you're capable of it. Do it in self-preservation more than anything.
Without a capsule, I will cease. His voice is like sort of slurred a little bit, almost like he got like after like a boxing match when like people get hit in the jaw a bunch. You know, they're kind of.
Listen to yourself. Look upon yourself. You are beaten and bruised.
I am reduced, but never gone. I will not let the black ink purge this world.
For I have seen the light. I have been blessed upon by the Ascendant. I have been given a gift, and it has helped cure my ailment. Or at least alleviate its ailments.
You are a circus clown.
Thank you!
to the tune of a madman who calls himself God because he finds it funny.
But see, God is great. God has cured he has given me back color into my life. He has given my life a new meaning.
I'm just gonna look at you. If you wish me gone so much, then fine. Be rid of my aid. See how well you fare against this with your God alone.
What do I need to do?
You feel the sky sort of loses its color. The ground beneath you as well. It's not so much that it's gone, but just like you can sort of feel that like you're kind of standing on like a few inches of air as Don John sort of takes like what cube you've been in the stream, unfolds and collapses back into him, and you're left standing on like the ground of your mindscape. It's one of the more pleasant locations that the Witchlight Carnival did stop at. Sort of a midnight campgrounds. There's grass beneath your feet, trodden trails, tents, forests, and every so often swirling pools of inky black murk or sick, twisted, vein-like vines around trees, or roots cutting through the ground like knives that just feel so incredibly wrong.
So there's still taints of the blackening within me, and Don John is threatening to basically revoke his protection from those, correct?
Yeah. No, that's basically what he did. He said, "You want me gone so bad, fine." And he took out, like, he had you in, like, a little, like, stasis cube of his, like, power. And he took that away, so now you're there in your mindscape with the remaining pools of the blackening.
Then I just want to ask him, like, what is your goal then? Like, you obviously can't possess my body forever. What is your end goal?
He looks and goes, "As I said, the blackening could not be destroyed in my lifetime. So I ensured that I would live however many lifetimes is needed to vanquish it forever."
Uh-oh. What happened? Okay, that was really bizarre. Alright, yes, let's go Aaron to Gareth, show on stream. Alright, there's Gareth. Alright, column needs to go there, show on stream. What? I don't know what keeps happening, but we're just gonna roll with it.
Alright.
Hang on, let me get everyone in place.
Get everyone in place. Meanwhile, Mr. Sandman,
Bring me a dream.
make him the cutest one that I've ever seen.
Alright, we are back. Cool. I don't know what happened, but...
Yeah. So, catch us back up. The blackening could not be vanquished in my lifetime, so I swore I would live as many lifetimes as was necessary until it could be vanquished forever. Now it has begun to seep back into the world, and thus now so shall I.
I am trying to vanish the blackening because I have seen its perils and I have seen the darkness, and I am trying to purge it both of myself and of this world.
You rushed towards it. You were rushing towards it.
I think that is the natural instinct, but I have since recoiled.
We shall see. We shall see.
I have since stepped away from the blackening more than I have run towards it. Is that not progress in itself?
It feeds on everything it touches. And it will never stop feeding on you.
That's where I think you're wrong. I think there is a way to purge it, and I will find it. I will do what you failed to do. I will
Oh.
try to purge the blackening.
He's gonna. Sorry, my jaw.
Do you want me to roll like persuasion? Because I'm fully committed to this. Like this is where my
yeah, you can roll persuasion for the extent of your to the extent of your
Of course, I rolled a 13. Oh well.
Yeah, he's going to look at you and go, "No, you will be the one who prevents it." Or I should say prevents that for sake of clarity.
I think you're wrong. I think you are too stuck in your ways, and you are too narrow-sighted to see the bigger picture.
We were more than you.
And yet you're still somehow less.
And Chavin's betrayal destroyed us all. Your betrayal will destroy them all.
See, my friend, that's where I think you're wrong. I won't betray them. If anything, my conviction to help them is stronger. I think your failures and your weaknesses shall be my strengths. Our party is stronger together. You died, or your mortal form died, because you separated. Together we are stronger, and together we can achieve this. Even if you don't believe so yourself. Gods be with us. And I'll do like a small signal.
He's going to laugh. He's going to laugh. All the heads of the Hydra were in that chamber. All but 2 were chopped. One beckons you, and the other you spurn. Let's not gamble with this world on chance of wickedness and unfaithful gods.
However, up until the current point, that God has provided more upon me than you have with your wicked ways and your pessimistic views. What can you offer to me to help us meet this common goal? Because clearly you see the threat in the blackening.
What have I offered you? What have I offered you? Did you think that thing only wanted to take your eyes? I have been in here fighting it, and you, every day and every night. For more nights than I care to count, for I have long since given up counting in my centuries of waiting.
And what have you learned? What can we use?
That I can still keep it back, even in part, with all that is left of myself, as I have done for you. Well, you rushed towards it anyway. And now you pretend to cast it aside and think I am the fiend.
How do you push it aside? How do you prevent it? Teach me so I can teach others.
It must feed, and it never cared upon what. I burn it away when it eats me, yes, but it still eats. A hive of insects is powerful, but it is not infinite. One by one. Buzz, buzz, buzz. Like you see, like around the other little lights, almost like butterflies, you know, other little parts all floating.
Now, table talk, but what if I put a bag of holding in the blackening? Would it implode?
This is precisely what. Oh, someone vanished.
Aaron, we lost Aaron.
It was a match. This is precisely the sort of shenanigans that caused the blackening, so probably
I was
not.
just about to say.
I'm just trying to think, like, Donjon's not being cooperative. I'm trying to say we're on the same page here, and he's like, no, I am better.
Yeah, no, that's Donjon.
I don't think you're saying you're on the same page
We
here.
use stir.
You're both of you stubborn fucks are saying you're better at this than the other, and you don't really need the other one.
All I'm saying is I haven't died to it yet. Donjon has.
Yeah, that's. I don't think you're saying what you think you're saying.
I say we use sturge.
Point of order. There's a point of order there, lore-wise. When you guys looked at all the orbs for the Hydra of Syrax. You noticed all of them you have noticed all of them were memories of their deaths, except for Chavin and Donjon.
Well, Donjon went into the jar. He preserved himself.
Yeah, he preserved himself.
But his mortal form is still dead in theory.
His mortal form is dead, but presumably he survived the encounter, sealed the blackening away, and then, built his final chamber to, necropsy himself.
Well, just teach me how to contain the blackening so we can stop this nonsense. Like, just help me.
You are cursed with the blackening.
I'm trying to get rid of it.
Have you tried praying it away?
It's helping, but it's not 100%. I can see color again.
You have to be honest with the rest of the party and then give said information also to the rest of the party, but you refuse to do that. Also, I do have work super early in the morning.
Yeah, don't worry.
I'm gonna have to
Yeah, don't worry. Like, this long rest is kind of like the point we're stopping at, going through everything.
So,
within.
Gwen, you want me to tell the party that I'm seeing color again, that my vision has returned?
Seeing color isn't really the positive.
Don't.
So during the long rest, like, after I get...
This is do you want to keep doing the conversation with your dream, or do you want to, wake up and have the conversation with the party?
I will just beg Donjon to share his secret, and then afterwards I will tell the party, like, what is going on.
The ritual. He will say this of it. If you really want to stop this, you're going to have to find the place where it happened and re-perform the ritual. Ritual which, I might add, did at the very least, when successful, demand a life. The life of a far more powerful mage than you, or even, dare I say, myself. There's no point letting ego deride it. Ethel was the strongest of all of us. Maybe we could have rivaled her, but really, when you have an abominable Yeti casting 9th level spells at you, you really don't have a chance to argue. Frickin' level 20 druids, baby.
Oh, man.
Yeah, boy.
Okay. And yeah, I will wake up from that dream. Like, that'll wake me up in a cold sweat.
Yeah,
and
fair enough.
I will call everyone together and go, okay, I think it's time to be honest with you. So, y'all remember how I had that little encounter with the blackening?
Who can forget?
Well, see, I've tried this miracle new treatment called God, and, I can see color again. My vision is restoring. And I'll look at Torren.
Are you telling me you've been praying it away?
And Torren, I do apologize. I did try to speak with Kiramikus, but it was a different god that answered the call.
Were you sober when you tried to speak with Kiramikus?
Of course not. I've learned from you.
Then I don't know what
He wasn't there for me. Huh?
Are you gonna tell the party that you decided to accept the blackening's power and then prayed for God to help you? Or are you gonna conveniently leave that out?
I'm just gonna leave that out because I don't feel like there was too much change.
I want to make an insight check to see if he's leaving anything out.
Alright, make an insight check.
Hell yeah.
Fucking perish.
Please contest with deception. You may roll privately.
All right, Aaron, what'd you get?
Let's see, insights a +3. Dirty 20.
Ooh, okay.
Aaron,
Dirty 20!
so great, except it's a bard's deception.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Justin.
Why?
Meat beats, and unfortunately, insight is the aggressor here.
Wait, hang on. I'm sure there's something here that'll help me.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm sure I have something to help.
Not
No,
since you already just did
You're
it.
very clever about what you say and how you say it, but Gareth, who has been awake listening to you like mumble in your sleep and just sitting up here in the tiny hut with nothing to think about, is just hyper fixated on whatever this is you're doing.
I've literally been awake for like 24 hours, and I've just been like, I wonder what everybody's talking. I wonder if anyone talks in their sleep, and it's just rock.
I don't think there's anything that's gonna help you, Justin.
Yeah.
Not to mention that I've also witnessed black tears come out of your eyes in one of my watches.
Yeah. So you know he's holding something back. You don't know what, and it's very subtle the way he does it. But you know, like just the way he talks isn't quite his usual voice pattern. You know, he's working around something, is what you gather.
You stop that. Tell me everything now. Be honest, motherfucker.
Okay.
I will bonk you.
So you remember what impacted Torren a while back?
Don John.
Yeah, so he's been in my mind. We've been together now for quite some time.
Are you
Don't you pin
cheating
this on me, bitch.
Are you cheating on me already?
Well, no. Torren was here before you, love. Or no, Don John, sorry. Don John was here before you, but
There was always another.
no, but I've been repressing him quite well. Better than I think Torren has. Although last night was the first time he visited me, and we had quite the exchange.
Damn, on your wedding night, too.
I know, it was awful.
People talk. Robin does not say that.
You could say that. I mean, that'd be fully in character.
Robin's not the type to say that, but yeah.
But yeah, he visited me and we had an exchange. I told him that I wish to expel the blackening from this world.
Don't we all?
Well, he expressed a bit of, how do you say, doubt. A little bit of doubt. He didn't think we're quite possible. Although I did get some valuable...
Contaminated with the blackening. I understand his doubt.
Look, if anything, that should give me more reason to expel it, because I'm tired of this shit. I just got my color back. I just finally found God. Like, let me have this. And there's a ritual we can perform. However, it requires a sacrifice.
Oh, lovely. Now, how sure was Don John in our abilities to perform this ritual and get a sacrifice?
So that's where things get a little more hairy. It needs to be a sorcerer.
We'll all die.
And it needs to be a fairly powerful one. One that's far more superior than ourselves.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
The strongest of the bunch.
So it's kind of a lot, but it is possible. However, I am curious if there is another way. I pray upon the gods that the answer appears before us at some point.
And that's everything you've been keeping from us?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it actually, though?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's deception. I think it's lying by omission.
That's still deception.
I gave you the truth. I said nothing but the truth through that whole thing.
I said,
Justin,
that's
Justin,
everything you've been keeping from us, and
Yeah,
you said yes, which is a flat-out lie.
yeah. So Justin, it's not a lie of omission when someone says, "And are you holding anything else back?" And you go,
Okay, do you want me to
"No,
roll
I'm
deception
holding
again?
something back." Sure, I'll allow deception versus Robin. Insight for Robin.
Crap, I took my roll 20 out. Let me see what my...
I'm also going to be inciting because Robin's talking.
Alright, it's gonna be all. It's just two of you get insight. Only half the party gets to roll on things.
Oh, that's a hard one. Oh, Torren.
Bitch. Yep. This damn wizard's had him. The damn cleric's had the wizard in his head too. Oh wow. Wow. He's only got. Oh wow. You only gave him a 10% chance of winning this.
Yeah. Yes! 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 Yes!
Oh, the elation you feel of something the minor is tricking another party member in a stupid ass lie that's gonna have to come out
What did
eventually.
you get?
I got a 26.
I rolled a 25. You rolled a 20?
Yes!
Robin doesn't even
I
have
rolled
to-
a dirty 20, so...
I'm telling the truth. There isn't. You have no reason to doubt me.
I just want to point out that the rolls for tonight, for this sequence, dirty 20, dirty 20, 25, 26, dirty 20. Like, you all are experts at lying to each other. If there was a single NPC involved in this, you all would be rolling like 5s.
Yeah. Isn't it funny?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was extreme jubilation to just be Torren by one.
So, yes, he has not left anything out of this explanation. That is the official verdict here.
It really
Found
is.
God.
I will say though, at the end of that conversation, I will admit that I have committed myself to the god of Eldris after he helped cure me of parts of my ailment to the blackening and has bestowed upon me. I will show off my wonderful shield with the beautiful pearlescent sigil in it.
I'm just gonna be
So
looking
you
at my
pick
little necklace. I'm
the
gonna look at my
god.
holy symbol. The only thing I have a Caribbean gift.
It's not about size, Torren. I'm sorry.
Robin is, to themselves, is gonna be like, so you dedicate yourself to the god of the people that massacred you. You know what? Not even a question. I've been through a lot tonight.
Are,
Just like-
are you sure? Are you sure that your name is not Thomas?
Why would his name be Thomas, who's just been here the whole time?
He's acting like an uncle.
That's a bad reference.
Oh.
Every conceivable level.
Yeah, that was
Not
real.
The not the least of which the number of leaps it takes to get to where you're going.
Yeah.
Never do that again.
Shame. Shame.
Alright, I gotta head out,
And
guys.
on that note, we're gonna pick it up next time with benefits of the long rest and the knowledge that there are zombies somewhere above you.
All right.